WSW Emboldening scholarship. We're looking for students who need, and it's not going to be so much, academic plays a good part. It's going to be a major part because you have to have at least a 2.5 average. But the bottom line is, what's your needs? And we do not just want to take one lump sum and give it to one person. We want to spread it out. In the past, we've had up to 7 individual recipients who received the award. We also had up to 10 being recognized and giving money to each and every one of them. So that's what's important. Whether it's $200 or $2,000, we want to give them a jump start going to college. So we want to try to prepare them through this network as boys and bridge the gap so they can be impactful men. So we'll also have a chance to check those brothers out on their IG. That's Z Squad Greenville 1981, Super Live at WVSW Internet Radio, Tango.com. You can check us out at WVSW-radio-14059. Twit, you have an opportunity to also hear his own Dr. L. D'Alberto 2017. And on YouTube, you can subscribe as well as become a member of the Smithway Enterprises. We're going to continue to broadcast and bring these opportunities out for you to the point where you can go back if you missed the show, on-demand episode, audio only, Podserve FM, and these are the 5 sites that you can go to and hear our shows, our on-demand episodes. You start with Apple Podcasts, along with Stitchers, Pandora, Spotify, and also Amazon Podcast. You can go back and hear the show, and it'll be audio only. Check us out. We appreciate your support. Appreciate you going back and also, playing a major part. Now, WBSW Radio, the #1 internet station, has listeners and watchers in 54 countries. No country to join. We have the Philippines to join us. We're excited by having them join us. So we so excited that we're bringing this to you. I'm saying it, besides excited, enthused. So I'm going to say it many times. On 6 continents, we're being broadcast. We actually, if you want to be a real impactful person on our show, is register for WVSW radio giveaways, where we give away hotel stays, where we pay for the hotel stay, 3 nights, 4 days, 5 nights, 6 days. We also give away raffle off gift cards, food vouchers, gas vouchers, movie passes, two movie passes. That's you and your significant other, husband, spouse, whoever you're going to bring, wife or whoever it may be. Then we also give away car wash detail service. Wherever you may be, no matter where you are, you just let us know what if your name is Poor. You said, this is a car wash I want to take it to. Okay, we're going to go online and we're going to buy that voucher and make sure you have an opportunity to go there and have an opportunity to get your car washed and detailed. As we move forward, we want you to keep in mind that we also give away what we call love offerings. Along with registering with your name, we need a means of transaction. The means of transaction is Bitcoin or Cash App or PayPal or Venmo or Zelle. You can send it to LorenzaDSmith15@gmail.com. And repeat that, your name along with one of those means of transaction, how we can send you the love offering, also put you in the raffle so you can be a part of what we're giving away. And we ask you to take advantage of that opportunity. Again, that's to LorenzaDSmith15@gmail.com. Sow a seed of $1. All we ask is $1. Sow a seed with us. And by way of you sowing that seed, you will also have an opportunity to support our cause. And our cause is to be an interactive station that allows you to communicate back and forth, allow you to share your thoughts, whether it's through the keyboard or whatever it may be you want to be live, you have that opportunity. So sow a seed of $1 with WSW Radio at Cash App $ LORENZA D as in David SMITH or PayPal, and that's Lorenza D Smith 15@gmail.com. You also have an opportunity to monetize with WDSW Radio, the #1 internet station, through our social media site: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Superline, Tango, YouTube. You have an opportunity to show your support from $1 to whatever amount you want to give. We're thanking you in advance for you doing that. And you can use those social media sites and have various things that you can purchase. You can purchase a star, a badge, a flower, a heart, a diamond, a like. Also, you have a chance to subscribe. You have a Tango as well as YouTube. You can subscribe and be a part of it and support. Truly, it's a blessing to be here before you, because today is an opportunity to talk about how we can make a difference with our boys, so and bridge the gap so they can be impactful men. That's ultimately where we're going. We have several people joining us. I'm gonna give a shout out to you each as we move forward. The last thing that's so important is that when you're sowing that seed of $1, you can just send it, and you want to do it. Anybody know you sending that dollar or whatever amount is fine. Just send it to one of those social media sites, and one of those monetary sites, and you get a chance to support what we're doing. Thank you so much. I see some awesome people joining us. Miss Bush, EDS, a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. We have Aria Khan joining us. Thank you so much. We also have Virdai Jane. Thank you so much for joining us. I see Jeff. Thank you so much for jumping in here. In Horn, Humma 0807 joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. Also see, and I want to give a shout out before I get started with the show, and I got a little glare going on. It's where Justin. Thank you so much. We also have Jeremiah 33 Williams, and that's nephew. Thank you, Jeremiah. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have Willie Watts. Thank you so much for joining us. Frank, thank you for taking time to be here. Lou _Johnson, thank you for taking time. The Blair.Mommy, thank you. Marty, a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, sends a heart. Thank you so much, Kind One. Thank you so much, Marty. And all of you who are sending us hearts and sending the show your thoughts and your support. Thank you so much. We also have Joey, and that's Joey Kine is joining us, making a request for live. Kimberly, thank you so much. We got, again, that's Marcy. We're going to say hi to her. Cara Brew, thank you so much. Majah, too, thank you so much. Deborah Duke, thank you so much. Say hi to Bethany, thank you so much. We have Joanna _Williams, #1, joining us. Thank you so much. Thank you for sending the hearts up. Everybody, send more hearts, more likes. I was very excited last night when we looked at the hearts there and the likes that were sent up, especially the likes. It was over 1,000 likes last night for the show that we had. Thank you so much for taking time and supporting me. Continue to just don't hit the heart button, hit the like button, hit all of those buttons. We have Amanda D. Thank you so much for joining us and jumping in. Let's get started with our show, because it's so important that we focus on the title, Emboldening Children with Financial Wisdom. See, we have to start with our children so they can grasp hold and continue to grow and cultivate what they have learned, so when they bridge the gap from childhood to manhood, from a boy to a man, but we want that man to be an impactful man. We want that man to be a strategic leader by understanding how important it is to be financially literate. And one of the things we take for granted in our communities, that money is good, we can spend it, but we don't understand the process of money. And money has something that you have to take time and energy to understand so you can be able to save money for a rainy day and make sure you spend wisely. And those are the things we're going to talk about. When I say embolden, that means giving our boys a chance to be successful. Embolden them with skills, embolden them with understanding the difference between financial literacy and financial illiteracy. See, we can be adults and be illiterate in finance because we don't take time to do step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. I read an article about 3 months ago. It was in one of the professional magazines. And in that article, it was a survey taken with some college students who've been there up into their sophomore year. So that means they've been in college 2 years. And the survey was talking about financial literacy. And the results came back to over 80% of those individuals who took the survey from 18 to 25 said that they did not experience any kind of preparation, any kind of training when they was a child. And that's why as an adult, as a young adult, making decisions that can affect their life, and it could be financially a bearing on them for the rest of their life. So they didn't understand because no one took time to teach them. That's what we have to do. It's never too early to teach our children about financial literacy. What is that? You need to know what it is. So we're going to focus on so many strong points related to, I consider to be strong points. You may say, no, we don't need to talk about it, but it's all right. This is my show, and I want to talk about it because I want to be able to make a difference with our young people. I want our young people to be able to understand that there's an opportunity for them to be successful, not going on the dream, the thought process of what they see on video. I'm going to be this NBA player. I'm going to be the NFL player. I'm going to be the Major League Baseball player. So I can I'm going to be an entertainer, make some money. But see, you have a small, minute number that get an opportunity to fit that role. Excuse me. But most of the people got to understand that 90% of our people and our population will be fit in that category, or where we're below average, or we're going to be average economically, as well as funding and monetary gain, as well as just above, we're going to say, the upper average area. You got to understand that everybody's not going to make $100,000. Some of us may not make $100,000 in our lifetime. But we got to understand how you manage that money is important. You can make $20,000, $30,000, and if you manage it, it's no money to other people, but it's enough that you can work on. You can survive. You have to make sure that if you can take care of yourself, you can take care of anybody else. And people have to understand, Emilia Rose is joining us. Thank you so much for jumping in, Emilia. At this point, let's look at financial literacy. What it means. Ask yourself what it means to you. What it would be your meaning for it. Because you need to know so you can teach your sons to be successful. Much as we talk about the challenges, and a lot of women's talking about there ain't nobody out, ain't no dudes out here, no guys out here. But you got to remember, you're raising them. And when you don't raise them, this is what you get in return. The return will not be as great as you think it is. You must take time. Because, see, the normal education process where children gain the most knowledge. Being an educator, I don't say a former educator, I've been an educator all my life. I'm going to tell you from birth, and even while they're still in the womb, read to them. Talk with them because they're going to speak exactly the way you speak. If you say things, if you have a problem, you using a lot of profanity, they will speak because that's what they hear from the womb. Until 8 years old are important years. Those are the years not only to be when they're able, should be able to read, be able to do math, but they ought to be able to understand finance. You need to teach them in those valuable years, because when they start getting past the third grade, see, 8 years old is the third grade in a lot of cases. When they get past, they begin to take on a whole different persona about themselves. If you give them the good background, like the old saying what the Bible always said, and people always use that, teach your child how you want him to go. And when he's strayed away from that path, he'll always return to that foundation. Have a good foundation. Ask yourself, do you have a good, have you taught your children a good foundation? And I'm going to say particular boys, because this show is all about boys. Building our boys, the series, building our boys to be strategic leaders. And that's understanding finance. So let's look at what does financial literacy mean. No one can come and give you a definition and what really will give an explanation for it until you sit down and think about what it means to you. What does it mean to you? What does financial literacy means to you? First thing, when we're talking about something and what it means, how valuable it is, what knowledge do I have about that particular word or particular terms? Financial literacy is all about having knowledge and then having the skill. Okay, let's take that knowledge. It means studying and being and seeing things and learning from what you see. So you as a parent is a role model. Being a parent, you got to show them, your children, in particular your boys, because we're focusing on them, how money is managed, how money is saved. Give them the opportunity to gain the knowledge. That's what the education system is all about. It's all about an opportunity to gain knowledge and skills. So when you're talking about financial literacy, you're looking at having the knowledge and skills to manage money effectively. Let's stop right there. Managing money effectively. We cannot shy away from having a budget. Parents, teach your boys what